Matt, I was in Austin, and it was just so weird to be on that field as the game was beginning, talking to McConaughey and everyone else. And they're saying, "What do you? Can we beat Vanderbilt?" I mean, it was hard for me to wrap my arms around that. But ultimately, Texas will have its shot. They've survived this stretch. These 3 or 4 games: Kentucky, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt. That would normally be the easiest 3 game stretch in the SEC. They still have Arkansas later, which is the easiest win, even though it's never easy. But they do have to go to Georgia, and they have A&M. So they can they have a legitimate shot. I mean, we can debate next 2, 3, 4 weeks from now whether they deserve to be in with 3 losses because of Ohio State. But they have made quite a remarkable comeback. Their offense is a lot better. I don't know what happened to their defense in the second half, though.
Yeah. I think this has been one of Sark's best coaching performances because of all the hype going into the season, because everyone thought they were world beaters because of the quarterback's last name, and they struggled out of the gate. They lost to Ohio State, which is no shame in that. It ended up being a little bit closer, and that close loss ends up looking better now. But then they stubbed their toe against Florida. But then they had to regroup, Paul. Like, Texas had to take some time and figure out who they were. And they almost got twice against 2 bad teams in the SEC, which bad in the SEC is relative based on what we've seen this year. But, man, you got to give Sark a lot of credit because there was a lot of chatter about what the Longhorns were and who Arch Manning is. And I see them now. If people like Feinbaum didn't anoint Manning the greatest quarterback in the history of college football, you would look at Manning's stats and be like, you know what? He's having a pretty good season.
And on top of that, Matt, literally until Friday night, nobody knew whether he would play or not. I mean, he's had a rough week, but I think it shows what he is capable of doing. And you're right. I'm a lot of things I'd like to take back this year. But it's funny. I mean, it just shows you how ridiculous all this is. But as crazy as those predictions were, and I'm not deviating, but equally crazy were those who dug deep in on Penn State,
Yep.
Clemson, and LSU, because there's a lot of people in that boat.